Beyonce said in an article for Cosmo, I have curves. I am proud of my curves. I struggle since I was a young age with diets. Finding something that works, keeping the weight off has been difficult for me. Today we're going to talk about a subject that might hit close to home. It's fat shaming and why you should not fat shame. I can speak personally to this subject. My wife, I have watched her struggle with a thyroid issue. I have seen her do diets, gain weight, lose the weight, try to maintain losing the weight with the diet, and not be able to continue to do that because of her thyroid. It wasn't till she got the gastric sleeve that she was able to lose the weight and keep the weight off. There are multiple causes we can dive into. The first is it medical? Are they taking prescriptions that's causing them to gain weight? Secondly, is it genetic? Are they just genetically designed to where they can't lose the weight and that their metabolism's too fast or too slow and they just have a hard time shedding the weight? And what are the results of our words and actions on people when we shame them? What kind of damage does it do? There are two types of people in this world: those that can lose weight easily and keep it off, and those that gain weight and have a hard time getting it off. 2 out of 5 people in the USA are obese. Our beauty standards are one of the world's highest concerning appearance. Many rely on medications for quick fixes to lose weight, and sadly the medication could be the very cause of them gaining the weight. As many as 10%, all the way up to 15% of weight issues are related to medical conditions and medicines that are prescribed by doctors. Dr. Louis Armstrong, director of Comprehensive Weight Center at Wales Concerning Medical College, stated that some medications can make you feel hungrier than what you actually are. Others slow your body's metabolism and stop the ability to burn calories and cause you to hold on to extra fluid. The effects aren't the same for everybody, though. An article stated by WebMD, one person may gain 15 pounds and another may not gain none at all. Then, on top of that, you have the genetics. Genetics play a huge part in the role of body weight, making some people more making them more susceptible to weight gain, regardless how much they diet, how much they exercise. It doesn't matter. They just naturally are susceptible to gain weight. As I said before, my wife had so many issues medically because of a thyroid issue. Did you know that 20% of Americans have thyroid issues? Out of them 20%, only 40% know that they have a thyroid issue. Sadly, we think about the other 60%, they may be fighting weight loss and not having success, not knowing that they have a problem with their thyroid. Now that we know that obesity can cause multiple issues, let's understand what kind of damage that obesity can do, or people's words can do to you in your emotional state. Every person has feelings. Some people's feelings are as sensitive as fine china. Others' feelings are as hard as steel. In an article by the National Library of Medicine, weight stigma and weight-based stereotypes are associated with discrimination and unfair treatment, which can increase the risk of social isolation and loneliness. You can feel lonely because of your weight. The American standard of beauty makes obesity ugly. If you are overweight, then in the mind of American people, we consider you ugly. People look at themselves in the mirror and they destroy their own emotions. They tell themselves things that they'll never recover from, and it's coming from themselves. People look at themselves and they do their own selves harm. After doing this to themselves, the media then comes in with unrealistic ideas of what men and women should look like, and we see them standards, and then we begin to chase it, and it begins to do damage to us. This leads to serious conditions such as body dysmorphia, eating disorders, and even suicide. Jane Van Velis Mitchell once said, obesity affects every aspect of a person's life, from health to relationships, from how you live your daily life to the people that you contact or are in contact with on a daily basis. But you know what? You can make a difference. You can make a difference in somebody else's life. You can be the person that, instead of poking fun at them and belittling them, you befriend them, encourage them. And at the end of the day, aren't we all looking for that same kind of acceptance despite what we look at? If you enjoyed being called handsome and being called beautiful, that's you also. Fat shaming does nothing to build somebody up. If it does anything, it makes you feel unapproachable, arrogant, and just plain rude. So let's be the future that we all want to see. Let's end the bullying. Be kind. Let your words be something that you would want your children to say. Thank you.